Hello, good afternoon, or good evening if you're watching this back. I mean, it's afternoon right now if you're here live, and that's brilliant. It's 3 o'clock. It's Tuesday, I think. I'm not quite sure anymore. Is anybody else getting confused about what day it is, let alone what time it is? I know I am. Hello there. My name is Gav Cross, and you're welcome to Gav and Dave's Storytelling Nonsense. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see me. You see, there's a live chat just over there. I don't have a producer with me today. I'm all on my own, but I'm okay with that because I've got you. The live chat is there for you to say hello to each other. Now, it seems I've got a real treat because I get to spend time with you. Now, there is always a little bit of a delay. It comes back and forwards. And what have we got here? We've got, the Harriets are here and Emily is here and can see me, and apparently I look gorgeous as always. Well, thank you very much for that. For dramatic storyteller's effect, I've painted in these bags under my eyes. We've got Cordelia and Olivia and Isabel there, and Lincoln and Ash. Oh, so many of you, my friends. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing very well. It's all very noisy out there. It's big blue skies, but everyone's got their lawn hoovers out. I don't know. Got their lawn hoovers, and they keep burning toast. I can smell burned toast, and I can hear the beeps of their fire alarms. Beep, beep, beeps. We've got Emily, who's in Liverpool. We've got Ash there. We said that. Now, at the end of the show, I'll be doing some shout outs as usual, and I'm looking forward to that. So please don't be offended if I miss any thoughts or questions in the live chat. I get so full of my own sense of self. I just keep listening to myself, so I miss what you're saying. The Dom has confirmed that he can hear me loud and clear, but he can't hear from Dave. Well, I've not introduced Dave yet, have I? Some of you have met Dave and some of you haven't. Dave can be a bit shy, if you remember. You can't hear him. He hasn't got the confidence to chat to everybody. You're very shy, aren't you? Yes, even James in Carlisle, maybe this is the first time you've met Dave. If you want to find out where Dave comes from, you have to go back to the first show that I did. And that explains exactly. Dave has many uses. Ash knows Dave very well. I know you do, Ash. So I'm going to pop Dave over here. I might have to tilt my camera. Remember, for your own safety, please don't look Dave directly in the eyes for too long. Is that okay? That's wonderful. Dave is there. He's just tucked down. You can see the top of his head. I'll just make sure I do love. I know what it is. I normally have my recording device a little bit higher. That's closer to me. Noodle Bubble says hello to Dave. I know Noodle Bubble knows Dave very well. There he is. Now, I've got a story for you. And it's a story that I enjoy telling a lot. It's a joy. In fact, it's one I haven't been able to tell for a bit. It's a story that does have a line in it, which is, it's not your fault. Now, I don't know what you've been up to. I'm sure you've been the very best that you can be. So don't be offended when that line comes up. I'm going to be a character in the story, and maybe you can be the other characters where you are. You can say the lines back to me. You don't have to. I mean, I'll never know. I won't know. You could pretend that you've been involved and really loud. That's up to you. I mean, that would make you a fibber. And you're not a fibber, are you? Are you? I mean, lots of storytelling is fibs. It's not lying. No, I wouldn't lie to you. I might tell you fibs. So this story, like a lot of good stories, takes place in the forest. Now, I am a city boy. I'm from London originally. I live in Liverpool now. But I like to visit the forest every now and again. I find it a little bit nerve-wracking, if you know what I mean. Some people, they're very comfortable there. Me, I get worried I'm going to get lost. I'm not the kind of person that could, take a penknife and survive. No. I'm not that kind of person. Apparently, I'm lagging. Oh, I'm sorry, but it's been said before. I do apologize if the quality's not so good. I plugged a wire in and everything. I don't know what to do. If you're still here and listening, I'm very, very, very grateful. Thank you. This story takes place in the middle of the forest, and the character, well, I'm just glad there's a screen between you and him. It's not my fault. I look the way I look. I mean, is it your fault you look like that? No, it's not your fault you look like that. Do you know whose fault it is? I do. It's your mum's fault. I mean, that's not a bad thing, is it? You've been out and about and people have said, oh, don't you look like your mum today? Oh, don't you look like your dad today? Oh, don't you look like that man that works in the newsagents today? I think I've got lovely hair and furry face, just like my mum. And I've got a lovely smile, but people don't seem to like my smile. They seem to run away. It hurts my feelings. It's not my fault I look like this. Let me see your smile. Your lovely, lovely smiles. I can see you. Smile at me. Let's have a look. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's a lovely smile. All eyes and teeth. Oh! Don't do that again. Sam, put that smile away. I'll show you my lovely smile. What do you think? Huh? No? Oh, someone's written freaky. That's not my fault. I'm doing my best. You see, I try to be friends with people, but the way I look, the way I sound, the way I smile, it seems to put people off. I like to be friends. I live in the forest, you see. I've lived here all my life with my mum, my dad, and my friends. We all hang around in a big gang, a big pack of us. And we look after the forest. Oh, there's naughty people. There's naughty people that come into the forest and don't look after it. What do we call the naughty people that come into the forest and chop it down and don't grow any more trees? How would you describe them? They are people who are what? People that come in and don't look after the forest are what? Give me some words. Be kind. Be kind with what you write. Don't make me block you. They came in. They knocked down the trees. They built their stupid little houses without permission. Not kind. You're right, Greta. They're not kind people that come in and knock down trees. No, we need trees. Who knows why we need trees? Why do we need trees? You tell me why we need these trees. They came in. So I thought, they're cruel. Yes, they're not kind. They're very cruel. Thank you, Abel. Yes, lumberjacks. Now, lumberjacks. I understand lumberjacks because they might chop down trees, but they try to make sure that two more are planted. Idiots! Yeah, you're right. They are idiots. Now, I thought I'd go around there and introduce myself, put on my nicest smile. Maybe draw them into the ways of the forest. Maybe educate them a little bit. The first of these idiots, these cruel, stupid trolls, made their house from straw.
Hi. Hi. I love this. I mean, the venue, it's by my dream home. Yeah, I've always wanted to get away from it. Wanted my own place, fresh start, in the country.
Straw, you see. Hey, I'm allergic to grass pollen. It was making me huff. It was making me puff straight away, but I'm not nasty. I put on my best smile. Little pigs, I said. Little pigs, let me come in and introduce you to the people of the forest. I didn't even get to finish my sentence. That rotten little piggy said, and if you know it, say it with me.
Not by the hairs. My chinny chin chin. I'm not letting you in.
I was really upset straight away. It's my upset face. Oh, say hello to Grace and James in Carlisle. I think I might have forgotten to say we do our shout outs at the end, but hello, Grace. And hello, James. It's nice to see you. Gav will be back for shout outs a bit later. Now, I did huff and I did puff and I did blow the house down. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. You've broken something by accident, haven't you? How does it feel when you break something by accident? You can't see my sad face. This is my sad face. Ethan. It's not my fault. My sad face looks like this. Are you judging me just by the way I look? I'm not telling fibs. How do you feel when you've broken something by accident? Me? I felt terrible. I did. I huffed and I puffed and I blew his house down. Ah! And the little piggy ran across the forest. Come back, piggy! I shouted. Come back! I just want to be your friend. So I ran after him. Come back! Big smile on my face. Come back, piggy! For some reason, that piggy didn't stop. I don't know why. Do you? He ran to the house of his little brother. Oh, Emily's knocked over a statue of your mum and dad down the stairs and felt horrible, you see, when you break something by accident. Statue of your mum and dad. Wow, you got a big house. The second little pig. I don't know what to do. The second, I don't know if that's horrific or not. I don't know if this is the stuff of nightmares. 2 little piggies in a house made of sticks. I ran up to the door and I said, little pigs, let me come in and invite you around for dinner. Not like that. I'm not going to eat them. They interrupted me and they said, what do I do? I can't. Oh, hold on. Give one to Dave. Okay, Dave, you wear one of those, mate. There you go. Good idea. Dave's got one. Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. We will not let you in. I was very upset. Look at my upset face. Look at my upset and crying face. I was still huffing and puffing from the hay fever and all the running. And to be fair, I did blow their house down as well. I'm very sorry. How do you feel, and what did you break on purpose? Tell me what you've broken on purpose in your home, and how Ashes, I'm screaming. I'm not screaming. This is my sad face. This is my screaming face. Ash and everyone, can I ask you a question? They keep running away. Emily thinks I might have asthma. That's very, maybe that's true. Hay fever, asthma. There's a lot of concern about asthma and hay fever. Look, they've run off to the 3rd little piggies. Again, this is getting complicated. I'm not sure I know where to put that. Okay, I'm not sure. So they ran off to the 3rd little piggy's house. Right, I need some communication advice. What am I doing wrong in the way that I'm introducing myself to these piggies? What could I do better? That's why I blew it down, because I've got asthma. Yeah, it was an accident. It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it. You didn't mean to throw that statue down the stairs, did you, Emily? Did you? So how could I improve the manner with which I am communicating with the piggies? Give me some advice. Think about it for a moment. Ethan says, say please. Okay, I'll say please and stop screaming. Should I stop screaming? No, it's got to think of it. Abel says, don't smile. Okay, I'll not smile and I'll say please and don't scream. It's all good advice. All good advice, okay? Ask them for a cuppa. That's a nice thing. That's a very nice thing. Intense eye contact. To give intense eye contact or to prevent it. Stop. I think right. I tell you what. I went to the house of the 3rd little piggy. Right. No screaming. No smiling. Say please. Intense eye contact. A bit out of breath. Hay fever, you see. No screaming. Little pigs. Little piggies. Please, can I come in? I'll do a little dance for you. How's that? How was that? I followed all your advice. And you know what those piggies said? Those 3 piggies, following your advice, said, "Not by the hairs on our chinny chin chins! I will not let you in! Your advice was absolutely rubbish. I did everything you told me to do. I was prepared to do a little dance. I don't think they're thinking I'm very kind. I am very kind. It's just unfortunate I look and sound like this. Now I need to convince them. Let me ask you some questions. Is it because I'm a stranger? Do you think they won't let me in because I'm a stranger? I mean, do you let strangers into your house? Ethan says, make my voice softer. Do you let strangers into your house? No, says Emily. No, she doesn't. Do your parents let strangers into your house, or whoever you may live with? Do they let them in? No, you don't let strangers into your house. That is correct. No, don't do that. Not even once. Would your grown-ups that you live with ever let a stranger into your house when you're asleep? Greta says no strangers in your house. Good. Abel says they usually let strangers in. Oh dear. No, says Emily. I wouldn't put you down for the naughty list because, of course, you humans let a stranger in once a year. Father Christmas, Santa Claus. Now, if I was going to convince them that I'm as kind as Santa Claus, how would I traditionally, according to the get into the house? What should I do? How does Santa Claus get into good boys and girls' houses? Any advice for me? Dress up like him and say ho, ho, ho. No, I'd never do that. Emily says the chimney. Greta and Abel says the chimney. Ethan says he sneaks. Oh, thanks, kids, for your advice. So the piggies wouldn't let me into their house of bricks. So I climbed sneakily, thank you, Ethan, up the wall. I climbed sneakily across the roof, and I started to climb down the chimney. Little pigs. Little pigs. Well, not good for my asthma. It's very smoky. What can I smell? I can smell vegetable stew, little pigs. And that's when I heard the piggies laughing. Could you do that for me? Be the piggies on the count. When I say that line again, you got to be the piggies laughing. And that's when I heard the piggies laughing. Good. Some of you did. That's when I heard the piggies laughing in a really nasty way. Yeah, if you didn't. I can see. The piggies were at the bottom of the chimney and they had a great big pot of boiling water with vegetables in, with some carrots and chopped garlic, wild garlic, if you've got fresh herbs, and some robust herbs. Rosemary is very good. A pot of boiling water to cook me in. Is that what you do, Father Christmas? Is that what you do? I fell into the pot of boiling water and I burnt my wolfy bottom. And do you know what sound a wolf makes when they burn their wolfy bottoms? I think they do. You do. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow, ow! I shot back up that chimney and my bottom was on fire. I shot straight across the forest, and the last thing I heard was the sound of the laughing of those nasty evil piggies. Listen, make the sound of the laughing of the nasty evil piggies. Did you do it? Did you do it? Do it one more time. Let's all make the sound of the wolfie with the burnt bottom. Ow, ow, ow! If you want to, you can find me via your mums and whoever's at homes to, you could record that for me and send it to me. I'd love to hear the sound that you think a wolf would make with a burnt bottom, or maybe even the sound of the evil giggly pigs. Of course, that was my version of... Yes, you're right. It was my version of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. No, of course not. Of the Three Little Pigs. I've always felt sorry for the wolf. I've always felt sorry for the sound. It's not the wolf's fault, is it? It's not the wolf's fault. It's just a wolf being wolfy. Ethan says it's not worth being friends with the pigs. Why not? Maybe there's just a miscommunication between them all. I don't know. Oh, well, I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for joining in, if you did. I'm going to finish the story time now. Then we're going to do some shout outs. I've got some shout outs that we're going to do. If you want to, you can start typing in some questions, thoughts, or shout out requests in the live chat. You know, when you hear the silly sound, that's when the shout outs begin. I wanted to read you one poem that I made me think of. I was looking at the news today, and tonight, I don't know if where you are, it's a beautiful clear sky. Well, tonight is a full moon. And tonight's called a pink moon. I don't think it's going to be pink, but it is going to be a big full spring moon. And it made me think of a poem, which I hadn't looked at for quite some time, one of my favourite writers and poets. I love, and I've mentioned him before, Michael Rosen. And these are pictures by Quentin Blake. I always look out. I got this one from a charity shop some time ago. £2 from the charity shop, which is a good thing. And when I got home, I found out, it's signed! A signed Michael Rosen poetry book. So the pink moon, the pink full moon, made me think of this poem by Michael Rosen. And it is called, can you guess? The Crow and the Horse. Well, it was spring in the fields and woods, and the leaves in the hedges shook in the wind, as a crow stood quite still on the white horse's back. He was looking at the grass about him and the trees at the edge of the paddock, when all of a sudden he said to the horse beneath his feet, "Do you see how green everything is today?" And the horse said, "Well, to tell you the truth, no, I don't. Everything looks pink to me. You see, my eyes are pink." He stopped. The crow spoke again. "Oh, I'm sorry. But how do you know that everything is when it's the only colour you've ever seen?" The horse sat thinking for a while and then said, "Well, of course, it's quite true what you say. In fact, I was only guessing. But you see, when I was born, everybody pointed at me and said, 'Look at him. His eyes are pink.' So I thought everything I saw was pink. It seemed a sensible thing to do at the time." The crow shook his head slowly to and fro, breathed in deeply and sympathetically, and flew off to make his nest in the clear green sky. Don't forget, tonight, full moon, if you're watching this back, and it's not Tuesday the 7th of April, it's probably not the full moon tonight. But thank you for watching back. Thank you for watching live. Thank you very much for joining in. Thank you very much for making the noises if you did. Time for some shout outs and questions, because the storytelling will finish when you hear the magical sound. Are you listening? Put your ear closer. There we go. That's the end of the story. Needs new batteries. That's the end of the storytelling. Let's have a look what questions we've got. Thank you. I've had some shout outs before the show. I want to give a shout out to Oliver and Claudia, who were listening last time, watching last time, and when it all went wrong. Sorry about that. I'm still trying to drag those off of YouTube and edit them two together as one show. The Dragon Storytelling. What have we got here? Ethan says I love Quentin Blake. What a wonderful illustrator. And what have we got? Emily is in Liverpool, and Emily knows the funny looking kids. I know Emily. Yes, Emily. Yes. Who is the best out of the funny looking kids group? Funny looking kids comedy club is the comedy club that I do at the Blue Coat, and we'll be doing that live on YouTube. So look, as if by magic, funny looking kids is going to say here in the chat room, and you can click that in a bit and like and subscribe. We're going to do a live funny looking kids on YouTube when we've tamed the technology on the 18th in partnership with the Citadel in St Helens. Who is the best out of the funny looking kids crew? Oh, it's very easy. That's me. Ethan says, I'm welcome. Thank you. Were any pigs hurt in the making of those noises? Not yet. But I'm not a vegetarian. What have we got? Abel and Greta is here. Made a boat in the garden. Brilliant. And Daddy is home today. Oh, that's nice. And you've all watched it together. Brilliant. Thank you for taking the time to watch it, all of you. Ethan says it sounds beautiful. What sounds beautiful? This. Look, I've got... Need to get some batteries. And Emily would say that Lee and Alice are the best. Would you know? Any more shout outs? Yes. We got Rosie and Emily. They've been watching, and I know that Rosie and Emily, you've just had your hair cut. And I think that haircut might have been surprisingly short. I mean, we've only been in lockdown for three and a bit weeks. Why are people worrying about haircuts now? Let's all just grow it all out. I want the last of my hair to be able to touch the ceiling by the end of this. A shout out to Pippi the dog. Hello, Pippi. Hello, Pippi the dog. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for, if you've done so, clicking like. Thank you for your shares. Thank you for telling people about it if you have. You can help me grow this if you'd like to, if you think it'd be more fun with more people, by sharing it or recommending it. If you're a grown-up, of course, you can find me on Facebook and Instagram around my house, because that's weird. And keep your social distance, yeah. And on my page, Gav Cross Storyteller, there's some recommendations that if you did leave a review, then I don't know, the choice is up to you, but 5 stars feels helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you very much. I'll be back on Tuesday, and I want you to have some jokes prepared. Have some jokes prepared, and if you've got a favorite poem, you could send that to me. If you've got a favorite story, you could let me know. If you've drawn some pictures, or if you'd like to share with me how you listen or watch this, I'm always interested in that. And remember, Gretel and Abel sent me those brilliant animations. You can find them in the event for this in the funny Gav Cross Storyteller page. You've got one already. Brilliant. Yes. Save those jokes for Thursday. I'll see you then. I'll see you soon. Take care. It's been an absolute pleasure showing you my best. Morphe. Smile. Let's all do that together.